Now, in your relationship,
Uh-oh.
how have you survived 50 years?
Oh, there's a lot of times you stay quiet.
So what was some of your initial thoughts or hesitations at the beginning of the pandemic when you first heard about the pandemic and it was all hitting the news for the first time? How did it adjust your views towards the Mass, / how did it change your behavior with regard to Mass?
At the beginning of the pandemic, we still, before they shut everything down, we were still coming to church, but we weren't sure what was going to happen. And the last weekend, of course, was very strange. And then they shut down, and then we didn't know what we were going to do.
I was looking for an alternative once they actually sort of closed the doors. I tried to find a way that I missed the time in church. I missed the opportunity just to sit quietly and meditate or say a few prayers or whatever. So I found myself looking for a time when the church door would be open, that I could sneak in and, say a few prayers. Like everyone, like so many people, didn't really know, yes, it was serious, but how serious, and will the masks work, and what about the environment? Is the environment safe to come to church? So many folks are immunocompromised, and you don't know that, and so you would feel concerned about, well, did I do something that they got sick because of me?
So when we did reopen, it was very well done here at St. Charles. The distancing and checking people in and masking and distributing communion in a safe way. So I felt very confident. I didn't feel like I was in an overcrowded place. Crowding was a concern for me.
What changed for you guys that led you to decide that it was time to come back to Mass?
I just missed the time in church. I mean, yes, you can pray at home and you can meditate at home, but there's something about the environment and being in the building, but also being part of the church with your fellow parishioners, greeting someone, saying hello, where's your husband, where's your wife, why are you here alone? So you were approaching the community as a family and saying, how you doing?
And
right.
We felt better coming back because Father Furco certainly gave us all of the protocols and let us know just what was being done and how things were being cleaned and the distancing and everything marked for us. So we knew, I felt very safe and secure coming back, and I felt very good about being a Eucharistic minister again and distributing communion, because I felt we were doing that in a very safe way.
I never felt uncomfortable with our process. I think the processes were excellent, and I think for the most part, I'd say most of the people agreed. I don't think people were, when you look at what we did and how we did it, I think the parish did a wonderful job of getting us back safely and carrying on the liturgy as best we could, while still complying with all the rules and regulations that they had to deal with.
What would be your message or thoughts to someone who is on the fence about coming back? Maybe they're immunocompromised, maybe they are scared of coming back for some reason, or maybe they didn't necessarily feel like anybody would miss them if they weren't here. What would be your message to them?
If someone is still hesitant, St. Charles still has an area where there is social distancing. Masks are encouraged. All Eucharistic ministers wear masks while they're distributing communion, so that gives you a little more safety. and you are missed. We look around the church and we miss you.
I think the message of Lent, one of the messages of Lent is, come back to me. And I feel very comfortable in saying to people, come back to St. Charles. It's safe. We can do this. We've done it. We can do it. So come back to us. We're here.